Hey everybody, what is up? Today I'm going to be doing a digital marketing tips video, and this time it is to teach you about how to grow an Instagram account organically. So in the last video I did, it was how to grow a Twitter account organically. A lot of the same mechanics are going to exist in this video, so if you want to go ahead and watch that video, you're more than welcome. You're going to learn a lot of the same formula. So why is the formula the same? Well, on websites like Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter, there's a lot of ways to interact with users or ping them, P-I-N-G. Why do I call it this? Well, when someone likes your photo or favorites your tweet or follows you, your phone usually goes bing, and you look down and you see, oh wow, someone interacted with me. I wonder who it is. Curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity also made millions of followers for people on Twitter. So this is why the formula is the same, because the way you interact with people is exactly the same on those platforms. A lot of people are against follow for follow kind of techniques or liking people's photos in a kind of spammy method, but there are ways to do this organically and naturally. So what I would suggest doing is first find the keywords that are going to resonate with your brand, whether that is hashtag dog or hashtag dog food or hashtag puppy day or anything like that. Whatever resonates most with your brand is also going to be your entry point into interacting with your targeted users. So on keywords, you're usually interacting with people who use that keyword because you know that there is a similar interest. So on Instagram, you're more than likely going to like one or two photos from this person, and you might even follow them. Doing that a couple hundred times a day is going to rapidly grow you. If that sounds a little overwhelming, this is why people are hired to do this job. This is exactly why people are hired. So hopefully that makes a little sense to you, but if it is your company and you want to do it, then you better invest time if you can't invest money. So get it done. The next thing I suggest to do is to find users that are going to be similar to your product or your brand. The reason why you want to find these users is because more than likely they already have a following that is interested in the same thing that you're offering because you're very similar to the brand they're already following. You're going to find that brand and you're going to go look at their followers and begin interacting with the people who follow them. Again, that method is going to be liking one or two photos and perhaps following a person every now and then. Same thing, you want to do all that a couple hundred times a day. Now you can't just turn on Instagram and go like 500 photos. That'll get your account locked out. You can't get on Instagram and go follow 500 people and in 30 minutes. That's going to lock your account out. So what you need to do is spread it throughout the day. Doing work on the toilet is sometimes the best way to get stuff done in this kind of method. If you're going to be using the bathroom and you're already going to be on your phone, might as well get on there and do a couple things while you're sitting there. How many times do you use the bathroom today? I'd hope you used it more than once, so that gives you more than one opportunity to get a little bit of work done while you're just sitting there doing something. Ugh. But that's an easy way to kind of filler in that time right there. And then doing some throughout the day, randomly on your lunch break, anything like that, as well as, for example, when you're getting ready for bed, right before bed, getting some stuff done as well. But knowing the limitations is the best way to handle it, which you can easily Google what are the Instagram follow limits or what are the Instagram photo liking limits. These do change throughout time, so it's always good to kind of go back and double check to see if it's new or it's changed. Twitter, for example, I believe you can only be following around 2,000 people at max for all the new accounts. So a lot of the limits do kind of fluctuate and change. But if you're willing to put the time in on Instagram and follow these methods and my advice, you will grow your account organically and it'll make a huge difference. Now I do own a company that specializes in just this because I see this as a very important thing that people don't do because they don't have time. So what I've told you is everything that we would be doing for your account because it's stuff that needs to be done. But if you want to go check out my service, the links are in the description below. They start at around $100 a month, which is very, very affordable when you think about the fact that you're selling a product or a service or just trying to bring more awareness to your brand. For example, we were doing a campaign for a bed company and we happened to interact with some people from QVC and they saw it, and now the bed will be on QVC. Another example is helping an artist promote their music, which they sell more of, and they get more fans to come to their shows. Now, if you look at both those things, they may be drastically different, but they both kind of have their own competitors, whether it's the bed company with other bed companies, or whether it's the artist with similar musicians that have very large followings. So these are the best ways to grow your brand organically and targeted on Instagram. Again, if you don't have the time, but you do have a little bit of money, and you want to check out my service, the links are in the description below. That website is growth.ucreate, YOUKRE8.com. And if you use the code CREATENOW10, you'll get 10% off. But all that information is in the description below. I hope this video helped educate you a little bit more on how to save a little bit of money and get a lot of impact out of it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you would like to learn a little bit more from me with digital marketing tips. And leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.